Ooh.
Purchase your tracks today.
Okay, man. You know what I'm saying? This your boy, your host, Arthur Chill Fetty. You did. Like, subscribe, tell a friend. We got a legendary here today. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Bob Marley, everything out of mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, this the thing, man. You know, the culture, the peace, the times, the oppression, the everything was in this guy here, music, man. And it's amazing, it's just amazing how his music still live on today for generations to come after he passed away, the king. Big ups to Ethiopia, big ups to the United Kingdom, big ups to Jamaica. All around the world, this man music and message was global. you know Tap in, like, subscribe, tell a friend, fire knowledge for global hustlers podcast, and we here, man. Let's get into this here Bob Marley, the legend, the man, the king. You heard me? For real. Let's get it in. All right, let's check this here out. Nah, they want to call sometime when they see it, trying to make things happen. So let's get it in right here, man. For my man, the king, the Rastafari. You know what I'm saying? And let's go right here, right quick. Get it into the man. Okay, let's get it in right. Boom. Give me 1 second here, family. Get everything together right quick. Check it out.
It can claim this title, but if there is one that can, then that person is definitely Bob Marley. One of the most iconic figures of the 20th century, the Jamaican singer profoundly impacted our understanding of Rastafarianism, reggae, and a life detached from materialism and focused on peace, love, and unity. Hello, friends. Wagwan. I am Julie Manga, and I am here to let
Julie
you in on
Mango.
6 facts about Bob Marley that you probably did not know. But before we move on, please remember to subscribe to the Google Arts and Culture channel, where we
Google
can
Arts
all
and
get
Culture.
jamming.
So,
I want to jam it with you with a
ooh,
whole world of
yeah.
inspiring artists. Did you know that Bob Marley's name isn't actually Bob? Born in the parish of St. Anne, Jamaica, to parents of different races, the reggae icon was first named Nesta Robert Marley by his father, Norval. But
Fire
when Bob's
knowledge.
mother, Sidella, went to the immigration office, an immigration officer suggested to her that she changed Bob's name from Nesta Robert Marley to Robert Nesta Marley. Do you know why? Because Nesta sounded too feminine. Can you imagine? That is so Jamaican. Before Bob Marley became a famous musician, Bob Marley was a palm reader. As a little kid, Bob would read the hands of his neighbors in the parish of St. Anne. According to
Ooh.
his friend Alan Skillcole, most of Bob's predictions came true, or at least in part. After moving to Trenchtown in Kingston, Jamaica, Bob stopped doing palm reading and dedicated himself to his music and to Rastafari. Contrary to popular belief, Bob
Rastafari.
Marley did actually live in the United States for a short period of time in the mid 1960s. He had moved to Delaware to be closer to his mother after she had remarried. But what was he doing there at that time? Well, Bob was working in the Chrysler assembly plant, where allegedly he was paid under the name Donald Marley. It is understood that the song, The Sun Shall Not Smite I by Day, nor the moon by night, Night Shift, was actually inspired by his forklift job in the Chrysler warehouse. In
Okay.
1973, Sly Stone invited Bob Marley and the Wailers to open for the Sly and the Family Stone tour. But after 4 shows, Stone decided to cut loose the band after they realized that they were getting too much attention from the crowd. On June 15, 1978, in New
Wow.
York, Bob was awarded by the United Nations its Peace Medal of the Third World. Bob received this award for being such a strong advocate for peace and justice in the country of Jamaica during a time when there was political unrest. He even called for the opposition leaders to shake hands during his One Love Peace concert as a symbol of unity. If you asked the question, which country has a Bob Marley Day? You would probably respond and say only Jamaica. But what if I told you that you are wrong? Actually, Bob Marley Day is also fully celebrated in Canada and Los Angeles, California. Yeah, man, a true thing. Both cities celebrate the singer's birth. In Canada, Bob Marley Day is celebrated on the 6th of February, while in Los Angeles, California, Bob Marley Day is celebrated on the 7th of August. According to Toronto Lit, the purpose of celebrating Bob Marley Day is to remind persons of Marley's philosophy, which is to
Bob
promote
Marley
love,
did.
peace, and unity, values that the city of Toronto
Yeah.
embraces. Even though Bob Marley's life was tragically cut short at 36, there is no doubt about the profound contributions he has made to this world. Through his music, he was able to unite a nation when political tension was rising, continuously empower Black communities, and spread words of love and hope to those who needed it most. Bob Marley will always be an important icon that will stand the passage of time forever. For more information about this iconic legend, Bob Marley, make sure you subscribe to Google Arts and Culture channel. Like right now, subscribe. Mr. If you subscribe, click the subscribe button and subscribe to Google Arts and
For
Culture channel. Love you guys.
sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. So how y'all feel about that, man? Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that's an inspiration cause I was brought up in the music culture, big bro, moms, and everybody, man, around that time people was feeling good, man, groovy, things like that. So, it's peace, love, and unity, not like, the times done changed. And it's just these laws today, man. It's crazy. But when you in harmony, when you are God on earth, when you a king amongst men, you know your role, you know your path. He was gifted from birth. He was a prophet. You know, a God on earth. He was reading poems. He was doing his thing. He walked in his gift. He went through the struggle. Working at a factory, being on a forklift. Paying his dues to society while he in society. You know what I'm saying? And recognizing that we can always still come together, be one as a people, and it's all about love, peace, and unity. That's how you grow a community. That's how you network. That's how you build a foundation. And he did it through his music, which was awesome. Like, this is a legend. He will never ever be forgotten. And you're gonna fall sometime on your way to your journey. You can see the losses that he took, but he still overcame. And nice job by Google Arts and Culture, by the Queen, Miss Mango, to put that out there. And so like, subscribe, and share to Google Arts and Culture as well. And that way you can broaden your mind. You can get a better aspect of what's really going on from the past to the present moment in time. You know. So I had to drop these clips, man, because like I say, it's Black History Month. I still want to open up eyes. I'm still bring you other content as well. But right now, the main focus of this month is for us, by us. And we want to build that generation of wealth. We want to go ahead and start taking strategic steps, to stay in line with our goals, with our mission, and not be distracted by external forces. So you want to focus on the prize within, what you see in your vision, and keep it pushing. Peace, love, unity, and that's how we rocking, man. And like, subscribe, share, and tell a friend. And what we finna get into here is we'll probably do one more thing about Bob Marley. Give me 1 second here as I look on this thing and bring y'all something to the screen. Okay, now, and we're gonna shoot here to the Bob Marley screen. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get this here shared to the screen for y'all. Do 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 do. Stop this screen share. Yeah. Get y'all another screen share in here. Give me 1 second here. Bear with your boy, you dig? Bam. Got y'all right here. You feel me? Bob Marley legend, man. Say tough gun. Say, who was Bob Marley? The man who became a legend, loved around the world. So we go through Google Arts and Cultures right here. You can see some of the pictures of Bob. Born a man, died a legend. We just watched this video here that I just showed y'all. You know, just gonna slide through a few. The man behind the music, Bob Marley. So I advise y'all to go to Arts and Culture. Just read up on some things, get you a little knowledge. It says Smile Jamaica, One Love, One Peace concert. This is an online exhibit too, so you can go online and you can see a lot of things. A Mandela Festival of Unity. This back in the days, South Africa when Mandela was in prison and things like that. Say Bob also traveled, you know what I'm saying, on adventures in Africa. Bob's journeys to Kenya, Ethiopia, Zimbabwe, and Gabon. So if you want to read it, I'll click on it right quick here and let this here settle up. Let it get in there a little bit. Say Kenya, Ethiopia in 1978. Bob Marley's first trip to Africa was in December of 1978. Here we see Bob with Skill Cole and others arriving in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. So you can see him. You know what I'm saying? And got another say here. Rita and Bob visited the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, and that church there is said to be held uh, in the heart of Ethiopia, and it also holds what they call the Ark of the Covenant. Um, and is guarded 24/7. And they also hold other gospels as well. It's the Ethiopian Coptic Church. Says something about I believe Philip too has something to do with a lot of that too as well, because they speak about Philip in the biblical text. Now, a lot of people don't take the biblical text as truth. A lot of people don't take it, but you got to import and implement your own wisdom and understanding about a book. So that's how I feel on that. You can be the judge, but hey, peace, love, and unity. So we're gonna go right here. You see Bob with his friends and stuff. Okay, we're gonna go right here. Say Shashaman. Part of this included is a stay Shashamane, Ethiopia. As a Rastafarian, Bob believed that Haile Selassie, Emperor of Ethiopia, was the reincarnation of Jesus Christ, Yahshua Christ. As such, Selassie designated the town of Shashamane as a settlement for Rasta expat here, Bob, with members of the 12 tribes. Say Bob here with members of the 12 tribes. See what I'm saying? So you see this. Okay. So say writing for survival. Say during this trip, Bob wrote a handful of songs that would make their way onto 1979 survival album. This included Zimbabwe, a song that inspired a nation's rebel soldiers to gain their independence in 1980. That's how powerful music is. Music can open your mind to a whole new dimension, and you can start seeing far. You can start having more hope, uh, seeing things clearer, because it open up that frequency that may have been something may have been blocking your vision, and now you come in tune with this other type of energy, this frequency. A new type of sound, a new type of music to your ear. A new message with good energy. So you got to go. 1979, late 1979, Bob was invited to Gabon by the royal family. He played 2 shows at the Chimneys Omnisport Bongo in Libreville on January 4th, January 6th. Hey, Mama was born on January 6th, 1980. hmm So, you know, but that's how that go right there. We're going to get on to it a little bit more because I want y'all to really, really, get this here, because this is a legend. Bob Marley, the legend. I think some people here might watch. Oh, that's Bob. I want to watch a little bit of that.
You never get a letter, can't make a phone.
Okay,
I was in Nigeria and came back and told him about the response of the people to him in Nigeria who had never seen him, but just the music. And he couldn't believe it. I said, yes, I'm serious. I said, Africa is really waiting for you. As a matter of fact, if you go to Africa, you really might not come back.
C'est la première fois que je le rencontrais, en 79, aux États-Unis. Et quand on est arrivé backstage, quand il m'a vu, il m'a dit « Tu es vilaine ». Et j'étais choquée. Je me suis dit « Mais je ne connais pas le monsieur ne me connaît pas, il me dit que je suis vilaine ». En fait, j'ai compris après, c'est parce que j'avais les cheveux défrisés. Donc, comme lui, Rasta, tout doit être naturel. Ensuite, on a demandé s'il pouvait venir au Gabon pour l'anniversaire de mon père. C'est ce qu'on a fait. Il est venu en janvier.
Check out the real situation. Nation war against nation. We're in.
Her father was a president of Gabon.
So, got Bob right there. And this him walking, you feel me? Bob in Kenya. On the way to Zimbabwe for a very special celebration, Bob briefly stepped into Nairobi on April the 16th, 1980. Here's the local Daily Nation newspaper original article about Bob's impending arrival. So you can see they wrote a nice article about him right here in 1980. Zimbabwe. Bob's song Zimbabwe was credited as the label chant that inspired soldiers to keep fighting for and win their independence. For their first independence celebrations, they invited him to perform at the event. That's big, man. That's real big, man. When you a big time leader, you fighting for your independence in Zimbabwe, a whole country. 1980, man, got they independence, meeting the president. On their arrival, the van and the crew were treated to a welcome ceremony by a small group of soldiers in Zimbabwe's president, Canon Banana, and his family. So go on Google Arts and Culture, man. You'll see a lot of Bob's contribution and beautiful brother, man. So you feel me? Let me leave that right there. To say it was one of the best I ever enjoyed. Really meeting the people that fought in the war. One general said to me, "Are you really going back to Jamaica? This is Africa. You are home. Stay in Africa." That was the best invitation you can get. Man who fight for the land tell you stay. It's your home. Him risk his life. Him was fighting. Plenty people shoot after him, and him still alive. Him still live. Come tell me stay. In Zimbabwe is the best, Bob Marley. Man, they write it like they talk it, what I'm saying, in the original form, because we are the original man. You know what I'm saying? This your boy, this your host, man. Not a little known in big knowledge, big wisdom, big knowledge, big jewels. So a lot of you may be young and don't know about Bob Marley and what he was uh, brought to the culture above, beyond, and abroad. So revolutionary, man. Evolutionary, man. Living legend when he was living, legendary that he gone, and his spirit live on forever, the king. Rastafari, Fire Knowledge for Hustlers Global Podcast. Like, subscribe, share, and tell a friend, tell another friend. Hey, y'all can always comment too, man, and hit that like button, man. That push the algorithm up. That help your boy, spread this knowledge, spread this word. You heard? For real, because we ain't coming with the foolishness. We gonna always build, and that's real. You heard me? So let's get it in, my friend. They hit a little thing one time. Go in like this, huh? Rastafari. Y'all know I'm from Florida, so I grew up around them dreads. You heard me? Rah! Lion. Yeah. Everything out of it. Yeah, man. Y'all soldier. Peace out, man. We out here. Fire Knowledge for Hustlers Global Podcast. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell another friend. Hit that little notification bell. For real. For real. Ah!